Hi, good morning. Good
Hi,
morning.
how are you doing? Good morning.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you said you're tired.
Yeah, because it's very, very early. I probably slept today,
What time?
probably around 3.
Yo, I'm so sorry. And you had to wake up and prepare for this.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay. You haven't had your breakfast, have you?
No, because I don't usually eat before 10. I'm trying to give my body that, you know, just to allow it to wake up before I start bombarding it with food.
Okay. What time do you usually eat?
I would say around 10, 11, almost lunchtime. Sometimes I completely skip breakfast. That's not by choice though.
Okay, I was about to say, the important meal of the day is your breakfast.
Yeah, no, I
Mm,
know that. No, it's usually because I have somewhere to go and then
mm,
breakfast is like the last thing on my mind, which is a bad habit. So I need to work on that.
yeah, please.
I
You
know.
look you look like a busy lady. You're always busy. I also check your social media
Yeah,
platforms like, yo, this lady is always busy.
that's true.
Even
If I
on
don't
weekends.
schedule posts, even on weekends, yeah, it depends on what's going on. If it's not a family matter, then
Mm,
it's usually school.
no.
Because hey guys, this masters, it's but I've submitted though, so now I can rest.
Yippee. Well done and
I
good
can
luck. Good luck.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So please, before we go to your journey of education, because I know there's a lot to say and you as a brand, right?
Mhm.
But I just want to start with this. Please tell us more about the 21st of November, right? So I want you to please tell us more about the 21st of November, how you feel about it, because it seems like social media has a positive impact if used correctly. It was so beautiful, like the purple profile pictures, the love, the unity. How do you feel about this whole movement?
I do think that it's very powerful and
Mm,
that it's very beautiful to see everyone
mm,
coming together to fight one thing. Because I think a lot of the times, unfortunately, we tend to fight against each other. So I think it was beautiful to see all of us just coming together, you
mm,
know? And I love how we included everyone. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
It doesn't matter age or gender or
mm,
doesn't matter who you are, as long as you support the cause. I loved seeing everyone being a part of it. And I do hope that it isn't just like a one time thing where we like, oh, okay, now we're gonna dress in black and then go march and then that's it. You know, like even if we still have to post petitions and videos, you know, because
mm,
it's not like we can now go marching every day. Unfortunately, we can't. But
mm,
like you said, social media, when used correctly, it can
mm.
have a really positive impact. So I think we can keep using social media to keep pushing this forward to say enough is enough. You know, we want to protect our sisters, our children, and our brothers. You know, because it is disheartening every day
Yeah,
seeing please find my brother or this 11-year-old child was
yeah.
raped or hey, it's very disheartening. So honestly, I'm very happy that we've started this whole thing. Of course, it's been something that's been happening for years now, but I
Mm.
think yesterday really showed how many of us are so tired of people being victims and survivors of gender-based violence regardless of gender, honestly, because men and children do still face gender-based violence.
Mm. Oh, that's beautiful. I had to ask about that because I saw you posting a video about it. So I was like, okay, so you
Yeah, no,
have
I'm
an
so passionate. about anything that has to do with empowering the powerless or being a voice for the voiceless,
Mm,
honestly. And it's like,
mm,
if I have to go march in the sun, if I have to, whatever I need to do, I'll be there, you know,
mm,
because I think it's quite sad, obviously, when you are in a position where you feel powerless or you don't have a voice or you were silenced, you know,
mm.
so at least have someone who can fight for you. And if I can be that person, then it's more than an honor for me to do that.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful because a lot of people were wearing black, purple. So this shows how social media can positively impact lives if used correctly, like the unity,
True.
the support. It was so amazing. I loved it. The purple profile pictures.
Right.
So
Even people in different countries. I saw in America they
mm,
had people with
mm,
purple
mm,
profile
mm.
pictures.
I agree. It was so amazing. It was so
It
amazing.
was.
Yeah. Right, so back to you because this is about you, right? We're gonna know a lot
Right.
about you today.
Yeah, I've never done something like this. So if
Mm,
I glitch somewhere, please
mm.
forgive me.
You know, I love your honesty. A lot of people that I have interviewed, right? They always say, I've never done this before. What if I don't answer the questions correctly? And then after the interview, and I'm sure you're also gonna have the same positive impact, like, I just felt like we're having a conversation. So that's the aim. I'm not here to
Right.
embarrass you or no, 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 no. Don't worry. It's gonna be chilled. It's gonna be a normal conversation, you know? So I
Right.
want to know actually from your, please give us a summary of your educational background from high school. Well, I know with primary, maybe primary you just like remember just a few things, right? But then in high
Right.
school, that's where you're gonna like remember a lot of things, the stream that you've chosen, why you chose that stream, and all that.
True.
Mm,
So I will refer to my primary life, not because of the schooling specifically, but
mm,
because of how I grew up,
mm,
right? So my grandmother, who worked, because she's retired now, she
mm,
used to work in the Department of Health, and she used to do a lot of these, charity events, and she used to organize all those things.
mm,
And from a young age, I've always been exposed to, tagging along with her to go to these charity events and
mm.
all these empowerment events. So I
Sorry,
could say
so
that,
Sorry. So you'd
yes,
go with her because you were afraid that you're gonna be home alone, or you wanted to go.
no, I don't think it's because I wanted to go. I think it's because my grandmother just loved taking me with her. Like
Okay.
even when she would go for like work trips in like Rustenburg or something, she would
Mm.
always take me with her.
Or
So
maybe
I
you
was
knew
always,
that going with grandma, I'm gonna get ice cream, something like that.
oh no, shame.
I
I
know
don't
how
know. My grandma did spoil me a lot. She still
yeah,
does.
I know how grandparents are. So yeah.
No, she still does. But no, honestly, I just love being around my grandmother till this
Mm.
day. So I
Yeah, that's
think when she was like, I'm going here, come with me, I would never refuse. I'd be like, okay, let's
mm.
go,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah, okay, now.
Yeah,
Yeah, please continue. Yes.
and then in high school, what can I say? Yeah, man, I guess I can mention the subjects that I did.
Mm.
Um, which by the way, funny enough, don't correlate with the course I'm doing right now. But of course I did, your basics, English and all those things. And then I
Mm.
did pure mathematics. I took physical science and chemistry, and then I took life science, but I guess some schools call it biology. And
I
then
think
I also,
that's sorry, I think that's the old term. So
mm,
then they called it biology, and then now it's just life sciences everywhere. I might be
oh,
wrong, but that's what I know. Yeah.
yeah, but just to mention them both so they know it's one thing.
Yeah, yo,
And
yeah.
then I also did business studies. So
Mm.
do you see how those are just, they don't really correlate with what I'm doing right now,
What
but
what we see
I,
what we see is like a lot of difficult subjects for one person, but it's fine because you seem smart, but it's okay. It's fine. Only oh, it's fine. It's fine.
no, I think it's because before we did subject choices back in like 8th grade, 9th grade, when we did everything,
Mm.
I just enjoyed everything, And one thing my mom always told me is that there is never a subject or a topic that's too difficult. You just have to practice and learn.
Michelle, you
So,
can't enjoy something that you are not excelling in. So you were like basically excelling in everything. Wow, okay.
no, I won't say I was making it through. I was making it through.
No,
I
we are
was
talking
making
about, I did physical sciences. Well,
Yeah.
okay. I'm not saying it was difficult, but I'm just saying that it's challenging. If you're not going to study,
Yeah,
then it's going to show you
it
flames.
definitely is.
Yeah, but I love
No, it did
science.
show me flames. It did, but it didn't bury me. Let's just say that.
Even if it buried you or you look like a seed, hey?
Hey, thank you. Yeah,
You were going to
blossomed.
germinate.
Yeah, blossomed from that. But
Yeah.
I think though, if you do look at the course I'm doing now, because it's such an interdisciplinary field,
Mm,
like it's basically everything into one thing. So
mm,
maybe, back then, yeah,
mm,
I had like, let's just do this and see where we go.
mm.
But and then I started my varsity career. Should I call it career? I don't know. But I
Yeah, you
started
can. Yeah.
in
Or let's say
2019.
journey. Let's say journey.
Yeah,
But
journey. Right.
yeah, but before we go there, I feel like we
Mm.
jumped a stage. How was the transition from high school to university? Because there now we are talking about complete independence. Now you are going to a new environment. How was that?
It was, I feel like it was a mix of, exciting and
Mm,
nerve-wracking,
mm,
because I am quite introverted actually. I feel like, how can I explain this? I'm very open to everyone, right?
mm,
But in terms of me being comfortable and just sitting down, chit-chatting, making
mm.
friends, I'm just like,
But
but making people,
your social media says otherwise, though.
I don't know. I feel like when I tell people I'm an introvert, they're like, but you're not. So I don't know.
Maybe,
It's like,
maybe, sorry, maybe you are an ambivert. It depends
mm,
the approach, right? So maybe if you're
mm,
comfortable around, mostly be an extrovert, but then if you feel like, no, I'm not blending
yeah.
in, then you become the intro. Maybe it's safe to say you're an
No, that's
ambivert.
actually very true. I am
Yeah,
definitely like a mixture of both,
yeah.
you know. So it was exciting, but also nerve-wracking. But I went to
Mm,
university in my hometown, so I stayed at home.
mm,
But, you know, it was still okay though. I feel like I would spend a long amounts of hours on campus more than I needed to because I would be, let's say I had a class at 7:30, I would be there from morning until like 6 p.m.
why?
So
Yeah.
I spent abnormal, and at that time I probably had one class or maybe two, and that was it. I think I enjoyed spending time with my friends. I had an awesome
Mm,
time spending time with my friends because I feel like you're saying now it's more independent. So
mm,
it's like now we can just sit there and talk, which I feel like is something we didn't really have a chance to do in high school because you'd have those short breaks where it's like you're more focused on eating than talking before
mm.
you go into class. So I think now because the rules were way more lenient, we could
So
just sit
sorry,
there.
sorry to interject. You said
Mm,
you'd spend the whole day, even though you like had one class, right?
yeah.
So you enjoyed spending time with your friends. So would you say that real friends are the ones that you make in high school or university?
I feel like it definitely depends, because
Mm,
it's different for everyone. But for
mm.
me, I would definitely say I made the realest friends that I have to this day back in primary.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
because we are still friends to this day. Just yesterday, I was actually with one of my friends.
Mm,
So I think finding friends who you grow up with and you share a lot of things with, like whether it's your pain, your celebration, whatever it is, helps strengthen a friendship, you know. But I do have friends from varsity, but I won't say that we are as close as the ones that I have had from a long time ago. So that's what I'm saying, it depends. Because I know for some people they can find their twin flames, you know, at varsity, but for me it was completely different.
Okay. So, right, the transition from no longer being around Granny, you know, the ice cream, traveling with her, now you are alone. It's a new world. How was that, the transition from high school to university?
You know, funny enough, can I tell you something funny?
Please,
My
nobody's, don't
grandmother,
worry, nobody's listening. It's just us.
my grandmother never left my side, guys, because, like I said, she ended up retiring while I was still in high school. And then she ended up working at the university clinic. So,
You are joking.
no, my grandmother was there. I would go to her in between classes.
What? So,
Yeah.
so you, wait, she went there before you, right? Before you went to,
No.
before you became, after. Oh, I just felt like you convinced her to go work there so she can emotionally
No, I
support.
really didn't. I didn't.
No,
She
you
was
did.
just there. No, I'm telling you, I didn't convince her. But it was nice though, because whenever she would knock off, she would be the main reason I would probably leave campus early. Because then it's like, let's go get. Because my favorite meal, by the way, is tripe, malamogodu, and
Woo! I love that.
and and samp, right?
Okay, except
So
them, but
so what we would do is when she would knock off, we would go to, you know, those people that sell food along
mm,
the road and just go buy that muhodu and sap because it was way better than going to, you know, these supermarkets and stuff, you
mm.
know, because they would make it there in their, you know,
It,
flea
it would
pots.
taste like home cooked meal.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
definitely a bit more authentic, I felt.
Uh,
So we would always do that. And surprisingly, I didn't gain weight, guys. The amount of mohoru I was eating, oh, guys, I'm pretty sure maybe 4 times in a week, 4 days out of
yeah,
the week, eating mohoru.
you know, I also live tried, but I've never cooked it before, you know. So
Mm.
I'm afraid that I might attempt, get it wrong, and then I'm gonna hate it from there. So I prefer eating it when I'm home, you know. So
Yeah.
when I'm here, it's fine. I'll just cook what I can. I can prepare a lot of dishes, but
Mm-hmm.
tripe I've never tried. But with your grandma, she's not in Pretoria, right? Is she? She's not.
No,
Okay, I thought maybe she followed you there now, but it's fine.
no, no. No, but I wouldn't be mad, Shin, because I love my grandmother.
You'd be happier because, of course, you convinced her to follow you to
Mm.
university, and then now
I didn't convince her.
you said something.
No.
You you think it? Ask her. She'll
I
tell you that
probably did. I don't
mm,
know, guys.
it's
I think
okay.
my grandmother was just tired of being retired. So she
Mm,
was like, I'm gonna do, because that's what she said. She was like, she's tired. She wants to do something now. Because I don't know why, but people from back then, guys, they just feel like they don't want to rest. Guys, my grandmother doesn't want to rest. Now
yeah,
she's
you're right.
not working, right? She's back to being retired, basically. But now she's like, I want to go back into the workforce again. I'm like, oh, my sister, you need to rest.
You're right. That's what even sometimes, let's say maybe she's not working on weekends. You're gonna like see her doing things around the house, you know,
Yeah.
trying to keep herself busy. That's how they are. But I feel
Mm.
it's a good spirit, but sometimes you need to rest, you know. She must
Yeah,
enjoy
especially the older they get.
you see,
Mm.
but she must try to relax, enjoy all the efforts, the
She
sweat.
should.
She must travel, do all those things. You, it
Mm.
starts with you. You must convince her not to follow you, but to go somewhere else, travel. Because it seems like you are the one convincing her to follow you, but it's fine.
I'm not, shame, I promise.
So, how was your first year? Your grandma was there, I get it, but obviously you met new people. It's your hometown, but then a university is like its own world, you know?
Hmm.
So, how was that experience for you?
My first year was, I will say it was actually really good. I enjoyed being there, just,
Mm.
you know, learning new things. Because my first degree was actually in psychology, by the way.
Yo,
So
this is a tough world now. We no longer say, so my degree. Now we're talking about my first degree. There must be a second degree. You see now. Ah, ah. Mm-mm.
yeah,
No, man.
because
People are so proud of what they have, and then now you hear someone saying, "Yeah, my first degree was first degree." So now there's a second degree. The next thing, masters. But it's fine. It's fine. Fine.
guys, no, school chose me. I
No,
promise you. Yo,
school chose you.
it chose me.
I love that. I love that. Okay, please
Yeah.
continue.
But it was interesting because I love learning everything and I love reading
Mm,
and I love gaining new information. So I feel like
mm,
for me, it was like a whole new world opened up, So it was so
mm.
exciting. And for some reason, I was so confident. I don't know where I got that confidence from because in high school, I was very quiet. But all of a sudden, I was talking to people, making friends, and I had
I
an
tell you
amazing
what.
time. Yeah.
So in high school, you were like in your own incubation, if I can say that.
Mm.
And then in university, that's where you're like, oh, so I have this brain. So this is the level of my IQ because now you start seeing yourself with those people, and then everything
Mm.
starts blooming, like starts sprouting, opening up. You'll be like, oh, so I'm this smart. And then that's where you start realizing your solid qualities and be like, oh, so I'm this smart lady. It must be a good feeling. It must be a good feeling. Honestly. Honestly. You know,
I
you
did.
know, smart people never say, I'm a smart person. They always say, I try. I just love
Yeah.
learning. Hmm.
No, it's just like people who are wealthy and then they're, no, I'm comfortable. It's like, no.
Yes, I'm comfortable. Yeah. It's like smart people, they'll say, no, I'm trying. And then when they say they're trying, you expect them to get like, to see 50 out of 100, right? Hey, you see 98. This is trying. This is not trying. This is not trying. We don't call that trying, no.
No,
But no,
I
it's
think
it's good. It's good not to ring your own bell. It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think being smart correlates with loving the thing that you're doing,
Mm.
because if you enjoy what you're doing, then you wouldn't mind spending time and hours reading and learning new information,
No, that's
you know.
true.
So
That's a good
I,
one.
yeah, so I definitely wouldn't say, we are born smart. Sure, some people have particular IQs that are an advantage, but
Mm.
if you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, Shem, you will spend hours with that textbook and, just exploring and learning new ways to apply whatever it is that you're learning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because now, if you love it, you're gonna put more effort, like you said, spending more time.
Mm.
And so, did you live off campus or
No, I lived at home.
at home? Oh, so it wasn't
Yes.
that far.
It wasn't, honestly. My home is like probably a 20, 15, 20 minute drive to my university
So
or to
you
my
take a
former
taxi every
university.
day? Hmm? Oh, you
Yeah,
traveled with Greg. You traveled with
no,
Greg. Don't lie.
before my grandmother, because I think my grandmother went to the clinic, I think after maybe 5 months when
Mm.
I was already a student there. So I had never taken a taxi before in my life before then. So even in high school, I was always taken by that transportation that would take you at home, put you at school, take you from school, put you at home. So when
Do
my mom
Do
was
you
like,
know
"Oh,
what a
I'm not
taxi
dropping
looks like?
you,"
Do you know what a taxi looks like? Can you
No, now I
explain the
know.
interior? How many seats are there?
No,
How do you open the door?
no, now I know, guys. Now I know.
Oh,
It was
you
quite
watched
difficult.
you watched videos on TikTok. That's what you did.
No, no, I didn't. You see, this is what I'm saying. Childhood friends, guys. So my childhood friend,
Mm.
because she was also going to the same university, I would text her and call her and be like, "How do I stop a taxi when I'm in the middle of the road?"
But those are good privileges. Those are good privileges.
I guess,
They are.
yeah.
Hey, they are. They are.
No, my family was always very overprotective of me, so they
Mm.
didn't necessarily like me using
Taking-
public transportation when I was younger,
mm.
like it's not safe, and stuff. So they wouldn't allow me to go places by myself. They'd usually drop me. But now as I got older, it's like, my sister, figure it out. So I'd be like, how do you stop a taxi? And then I
Ah!
was like, when I'm ready to get off, what do I say?
You block the road. You stand there. You block the road.
No, but I
Don't
made
see
it
you.
through. And sometimes
Man.
when I was on campus, we would come
Mm,
home together because she doesn't live far.
mm,
So I was very grateful that at least for my, journey beginning or to take a taxi, I had some guidance. But now
mm.
I can do it on my own, guys. I can do it on my own.
How do you stop it? How do you stop it? How? I
No, no, no. Just take my word for it. Trust me.
so every time you want to stop a taxi, you must go study again and then come back.
With a degree in how to stop a taxi.
Masters.
Yeah, guys.
No, but I love those privileges. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Mm.
So right now you said obviously what inspired you to study what you're studying now is because you spent a lot of time with your grandma at work, right? So what is
Yes.
it that really what was the main route?
The main route
Yes.
meaning.
What inspired this whole interest?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, my family is full of very philanthropic people,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm,
In the sense of they love helping people. So it wasn't just my grandmother, even though my grandmother did it on a more like district level, professional work level.
mm,
But at home, we still do, where it's like, go through your clothes, we are going to give them away.
mm,
So it's always been a thing where it's like, we are always helping people. And one thing about my mom, she always tells me, be kind. It doesn't
mm,
matter who you're talking to, it doesn't matter whatever their rank is, you must treat um the cleaning staff with the same respect that you would treat the owner of the business.
mm,
So it's like, you never know. There's this saying in Setswana. I'll say it in Setswana and then I'll translate it.
mm.
So it basically says, gompieno ke nna kamoso ko wena. So
Oh, so sorry,
basically,
sorry. Okay, no, I get
yeah,
it. I get it. But it's fine. Explain
yeah.
it, but I get it. I get it.
No, but I'll translate it for anybody who might be watching and
Yeah,
doesn't get it,
yeah.
right? So it basically, the direct translation is, today it is me, tomorrow it is you. So
Mm-hmm.
which basically means that you never know what life holds. I could be on top today and just, be successful in everything, and then jiggy jiggy life takes a switch. And then
Mm,
tomorrow it's you. So depending or regardless of where someone is in life, you always have to
mm,
treat them with the same respect. Because especially when it comes to Ubuntu, I think my family is always very like, has always been very positive, not really positive. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but they've always loved Ubuntu,
mm,
right? So it's always like, we are because people are. So always have respect for everyone, the same amount of respect for everyone, regardless. It doesn't matter where they are or where you are or what you are doing or what they are doing. Give everybody the same standard of respect, because at the end of the day, they are still people. So titles don't matter. What matters is they are still people.
I love the fact that you said we must give people the same level of respect regardless of their rank or whatever their title is. Because there are people who always like take you for granted or put you in the inferior level till they know who you are, you know? So if you say, hi, my name is Michelle, they'll be like, okay. But once you say, yeah, I've studied this, and then I'll be like, oh, and then now the sudden interest because of what you are and not who you are, which is not okay, you know, because
That's
you
true.
can learn from somebody who doesn't have a degree or somebody who's not at your
That's
level or
very
above you,
true.
you know. It's all about experience and the level of maturity, you know. So
That's very true.
yeah, that's beautiful. So now, um, December next month, right?
Hmm.
So, what advice would you give to grade 12 students who are going to university next year? What is it that they need to do in December? The behavior. Let's talk about savings, traveling, planning for all those university qualities.
The first thing I would say is enjoy being a kid. Enjoy being at home. Enjoy, if you have
Yeah.
your parents there with you, if you have your siblings or cousins, whoever's there, enjoy being a kid.
Mm.
Because once January or February, because some universities open late in January or beginning of Feb,
Yes. Yeah.
um, once that reality hits, because I know maybe most of them won't be at home, you'll be buying
Mm.
your own groceries.
Yes.
You'll be buying your own. So enjoy being a kid at home. Enjoy those home cooked meals. That's the first thing I will say.
Yeah. True.
Enjoy. If your parents are doing your laundry for you or whoever, enjoy that. All of those
Speaking
things.
of laundry, I don't like doing laundry, but yeah. Honestly, no.
Because
But I have
once
to
you hit,
anyway.
true, because once you hit varsity, from there it's on your way to adulthood. You can't go back. That's the thing. You can visit home, but now you're growing up, you know.
Mm,
And for most families, I know parents will say, my sister or my brother, you are old now. Do your own laundry. Do this for yourself. So enjoy being a kid. I would definitely say that if you need to save, you should actually no, you should save. It doesn't matter if you are sure that you have money for everything you need next year.
mm,
Just save because you'll never know. Life is so unexpected. Anything could happen. So always just have money saved. And also as a sense of security.
mm.
I always, ever since I was young, I would always keep this like 20 Rand behind my cell phone case. I
Oh.
still do to this day. Yes, because for me, it's like just in case I'm somewhere I don't want to be, I can
Mm.
take a taxi and go home, you know.
Oh, that's a good
So,
thought. That's a good thought. Yeah.
yeah, so it's the same analogy as saving. If
Mm,
you are somewhere where you're not supposed to be or you don't feel safe,
mm,
because I know in varsity, because of all the independence, you can go to all these different clubs and things, and
mm,
you cannot be waiting for your friend or whoever's there to take you home. If you feel
mm,
unsafe, make sure you always have money with you
mm,
to take you home or to your rest or whatever at the end of the day. That's one thing. So always save. So you always
mm.
have something to fall back on. And
Yeah.
guys, discipline is so important. Hey,
Speaking of
because when you get to
discipline, speaking of
yeah,
discipline, sorry to interject.
yeah.
Please tell us about rest life.
No, guys, I only went to rest this year. My whole varsity life, I was living with family.
Why now? Why when you're doing your masters?
I don't know actually. I feel like because I've always just felt comfortable at home, you know,
Mm,
and my mom is very chill. Like she's strict, but if I'm like I'm going out, but I don't do that anymore, guys. I'm tired of that. It's not me anymore. But when I was doing my first year and I was like, I'm going out, she was like, okay, just keep your phone on so that I can call you. So I
mm,
never felt like, oh, I have to leave because my mom doesn't let me do things. No, she
mm,
does. So I never felt the need to leave. It's just that this year it was crunch time, guys. With finishing my masters, I had to go and focus.
Mm.
So I did end up going to live on campus residence in Pretoria, and honestly, I don't think it was that bad for me because yeah, once you're so used to cooking and doing your own thing and cleaning and stuff, for me it was much easier to do. But I figure that obviously if you are a first year, it's gonna be something that's new to you, So I would definitely say discipline is so important. You don't have to stay up all night just because everyone else is doing it. That doesn't mean you should do it.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. That's a good
not
one.
everything, yeah, not everything that everybody does is worth doing because they might have been doing this for so long, and then you come and you're new, you don't know what's going on, and you wind up in so much trouble and you don't know who to call because maybe you're like so far from home and you don't have family around.
Mm.
So if you feel like, you know what, it's best I go home, go. That's what I'm saying. With saving, guys, you can always call an Uber and be like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm confused. I'm scared. Let me get an Uber and go home. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy. If you feel unsafe in any
Mm.
environment, go home or go back to rest. You don't have to stay out. You really don't have to. And I think, unfortunately, society and social media can push the idea that no, it's fun to go out and come back at 4 or 5 a.m. You can do that once in a while, but if you make a habit of it, you sort of lose who you are, I guess I should say, and yeah, discipline goes out the window. Imagine coming back at 5 a.m. What time are you going to sleep? What time are you going to wake up and attend your lectures?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is important to attend lectures because then you can number one, make friends, because in varsity it's very important to make friends so that you don't feel alone. It's a
Mm.
new environment, so you make friends and you get to fully encompass yourself in, oh, this is what I'm studying, okay, this
Mm.
is how the type of lingo we use when we're talking about this. Because when I was doing psychology, I learned that, oh, you can use the word psychoanalyzing, you can use the word this, as
Mm.
compared to just reading it, because when I'm reading it, I'm not going to know how to use it in a conversation. But now when I'm in a space where my lecturer is up there and they're using it, then I know, oh, this is the type of lingo we use, so that when it shows up in exams or assignments, you are like, nope, I
I
know.
know this. It's good because it also expands your vocabulary.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
So
expands.
when people are wondering how are you able to use such big English, go to class, guys. Just go to class, because you can read a word and know what
Mm.
it means but not know how to use it in everyday life. So
Mm.
go to class. There are people who are more educated there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. So now speaking of your degree, right? You haven't told us what you exactly studied and what that degree is all about.
right.
Please elaborate.
Okay, so my first degree. I did social
Things are changing.
sciences.
Things are changing. You'll be so comfortable in having your degree, thinking
Yeah.
you've made it in life, and then somebody starts talking, be like, "Yeah, with my first degree, this
No,
is
but
what
you know
happened."
what? You have made it in life, guys. You really have. Honestly,
I know,
someone
I
else's
know.
journey is not yours.
Hey, you're right, but hey, if possible, then people should go for second degrees, eh? For like,
Yeah,
mm,
true. But hey, guys, school, it's a lot. So I wouldn't blame anyone for saying I'm done.
yeah,
First degree, I'm done. Because it's a
yeah,
lot. Not only financially, but hey, it's exhausting.
mm,
And the higher you go, the more you need to read, the more you need to work. The
mm.
later you stay up, you sleep tomorrow.
Yes,
So I do get it.
you all, you always sleep tomorrow.
True, true.
All right,
But
so with
yeah,
your
so
first degree, yeah, sorry, yeah.
I studied at the Northwest University and I did my degree in social sciences with psychology. But I usually say that I studied psychology because that was my core module, right?
Mm.
And then my honors degree, I did development studies at the University of Pretoria. Oh my word, guys, please excuse the flies. It's hot. It's
No, it's
summer.
okay. It's all right.
Yeah. So I did my second degree or my honors in
Mm.
development studies, also in social sciences, but because the main my core thing was development studies at the
Mm.
University of Pretoria. And then finally I am, should I say studying or completed? I don't know, but I submitted it, guys. I don't
Submitted.
know.
Submitted means you have completed. That's what it means.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So I've recently
Mm.
completed my master's in social sciences with development studies at the University of Pretoria.
Yeah. Well
Hmm.
done. That's I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed.
Thank
I love
you.
talking to people who are working very hard,
Thank
And how
you.
many years are we talking here?
Because wait, how many years like what? How many years have I been in school or
Mm, mm.
guys, I don't know.
You don't mind?
Maybe five, maybe five, almost six. Oh, guys.
Where?
They should just give me an honorary doctorate degree, guys. Just give me my
They
PhD
must
instead
just
of
say Dr. Michelle.
at this point, guys.
You
Because
deserve it.
thank
So what's
you.
what's the plan actually? What's the end goal here?
The end goal, I want to make a really huge social impact, right?
Mm,
So, which is the main reason why I went into development studies. So, let me just give a quick overview of what it is, just in
mm,
case, someone doesn't know what it is. So, development studies is basically like an interdisciplinary field. And what that means is that it basically is one of everything. So
mm,
we basically take advice from sociology, politics, economics, like
mm,
all those things, into one. So what we do is we find problems or socioeconomic issues like
mm.
inequality or poverty, unemployment. We look for those things in a community, in a
Sorry. Yeah.
country, and then we figure out solutions,
Mm,
whether that's working with the government or NGOs or whatever. Let's say, for example, there's a high youth unemployment in a community, for example.
mm,
So we will go there, study that, research it, and see, what kind of skills are needed in the country right now, and how can we provide this youth with the skills, which organization can we work with so that we reduce the unemployment rate. So because I love making, any sort of impact, like I said earlier, if it's anything that has to do with empowering people, put me there. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
So this field, I feel for me, makes a real impact in people's lives.
Oh.
So for me, at the end of the day, because like I said, it's an interdisciplinary field, whether I end up working in the government or by myself or with an NGO, as long as I'm in a place where I can change people's lives and it's a sustainable growth. It's not
Mm,
something where it's like I gave you clothes, that's it. I want it to be something where I can actually equip you with skills that you need. Maybe find an organization that can fund
mm,
you taking a course and you getting a job and getting up on your own, finding your own
mm.
self. So the end goal here is to make real change in people's lives.
No, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. So outside education, what is it that you're doing to empower people? Do you have a brand? Do you have an organization? Is there something that you're doing
Yes, there
independently?
is. Yes, I'm my
Mm.
own brand, by the way, Slay. Um,
Mm-hmm. What?
Slay. See, that's a bit of my personality coming out now. You see me getting
I see that.
comfortable.
It, I'm happy. I'm happy because
Yeah,
because it means you are comfortable.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm a Christian, by the way, in case
Mm-hmm.
anybody knows, I'm a Christian, and I have a channel called Bible Chats channel. I actually have two channels, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one other channel that's called Big Sister Chats. So the
Mm.
first one, the Bible Chats channel one,
Are they on YouTube?
when No, I actually don't have you or them on YouTube. They're only on Instagram. But
I'm
I want
so
to expand it,
I'm
guys.
so disappointed.
I'm sorry. I want to expand it. I think I will start making videos that are like, you know, for
Informative,
anyone. If you,
long.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, they're only on Instagram for now.
Mm-hmm.
But because I love talking about God, and because God has done such amazing things in my life, I've always wanted to share that with people. And it's like, if I found a way to be peaceful and happy and content, regardless of the situation, I would love to share that with someone else who feels like they're struggling. And I'm not saying I'm awesome, I'm great, totally happy. No. There's a lot that's going on in life.
You are
There's a lot,
comfortable.
you know.
You are comfortable.
Ish, guys. Ish.
We know what that means.
You know,
We know what that means, but
there's
it's
no growth in comfort, guys. There's no growth in comfort. Don't be comfortable. Get up. Let's
okay.
do this life thing. But because I know that I've faced certain challenges, and this is how um, reading the Bible and praying has gotten me through. I feel like, not even I feel like, this is something that I share with people,
Mm,
so that it's like, amen. Don't just say I didn't tell you guys that this is
mm,
how I stay stable as far as I can. And when it comes to big sister chats, because I am my mother's firstborn, right?
mm,
Um, yeah, yeah. Growing up, I never really had like a big sister, you know.
mm.
So I would go on, YouTube and whatever was there at the time. I think it was called Musically. It wasn't even TikTok back then. It was called Musically. All those things, but it wasn't even informative back then. So YouTube was my best friend, you know.
Where were
And
you born? Why? Why are you talking
guys,
like you were born in the, I don't know, 1900?
no,
Like, yeah,
no.
before we didn't even have a phone, what we used to do,
Hey,
you'd page
hey, I
people.
used to cross the river to get to school.
You'd use page.
Eish, guys. No, but YouTube was like my big sister, and
Mm,
because I realized that when I was in primary and majority of my high school, I didn't necessarily have that big sister guidance, even though now
mm,
I do. But back then I didn't, and I really wished I had a sister. So for me, it's like, if I can be there for you as a big sister,
mm.
let me be there for you, because I do siblings, and I love being a sister. It's a lot, but I love it. So it's like, if I can advise you
Mm.
in any way, then I shall. And I also have an organization, by the way, which I never really post about, guys.
But now you can talk
It's
about it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have an organization,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it is called Love and Kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I basically started it with my sister. I know I said I'm my mother's first child. I don't want to talk about too much
That
about that.
doesn't doesn't have to be your bigger sister. It can whoever it's your sister.
Yeah. So
Mm,
with my sister and one of my friends,
mm.
and we basically do donations for this specific orphanage that I've basically adopted. I love kids, by the way. I really love kids. So whenever there's an opportunity,
Have you ever thought of being a teacher?
hey guys,
No.
wait. No, it's not that I haven't thought about it. I have, and I feel like, because I love kids, and when it comes to being upfront, talking and explaining, that's my thing,
Mm,
you know. So the reason why I was like, is because it's not the first time somebody has suggested that. It's
mm.
been suggested to me so many times, because it's like, but if you love kids, and you can talk to kids and all. I'm like, hey, just wait.
Not now.
Because I think for me, I would love to go into teaching. The only thing that I wouldn't like enjoy is
Mm,
marking, because
mm.
both of my parents are actually teachers, by the way. So I have seen them stay up all night marking papers. Ah,
So let me tell you from experience.
Okay.
So you would make a great teacher, honestly.
Thank
And
you.
yes, and with marking, it's not a problem. And that's
Mm.
where, so now when you're teaching, during the process of teaching and learning, that's where you see that, oh, there's this student, there's that student, there's that student. That's where you get to learn about their different personalities, background, how to approach them. Because as a teacher, you also need to have different teaching strategies, right? Because learners obviously also have what different learning styles, There are those who
That's true.
prefer visuals. There are those who will just like hear you when you talk to them and stuff like that. And when you
Mm.
mark, that's where you get to know them even more. So you'll enjoy it, believe me. So the things they don't say to you verbally, but then when they write it down, that's where you'll be like, oh, so there's this, there's that, there's that. So you'd honestly enjoy marking. It's not just all about marking, giving them the grades. No, it's also about connecting with them even when they are not there. So it's actually amazing. Yeah, it's actually amazing. But you think about it. We'll see you doing PGCE one day, but
Hey guys, you will see me in Parliament where I will
Ow!
be out there giving policies and stuff. Don't, yay, watch out.
So, so look, let me tell you. Let me ask for a favor before you go there, because now, if you go there and you are big everywhere, I won't be able to approach you. Your bodyguards will. So now let me tell you something. You please contact me, right?
Right.
And donate a lot of laptops, a lot of
Mm.
tablets, and all these gadgets. I'll tell you what we need, so we can enhance
Yeah.
education. I feel like a lot of schools need more
Yeah,
laptops.
100%.
Yeah, gadgets. We need gadgets. We need a lot of gadgets.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because the world is now technology, most of it. And I think it's best they start young and just learn so that they know when they get up there, this is what they should expect. So I
You
fully
know,
support that. Trust me, if I was a millionaire and you ask
mm,
me right now,
mm.
tell God to make me a millionaire because He knows I'm generous. I'm not stingy. I will make sure.
So if God makes you a millionaire, you donate.
Mm.
So
Oh, 100%.
I must keep track. When I see that you have reached your million, we must come and
Mm.
deduct. Okay.
Please, you must keep check because I love kids, man, and I feel like they shouldn't be set back because of,
Mm.
certain disadvantages because they don't have the means to, just
Yeah,
search up
you're
on the
right.
internet like other
Yeah.
kids do.
And speaking of technology, you said it's good to start with them when they're still young and whatnot. I tell you what, it's not really, it's not difficult with technology.
Mm.
Just starting the engine and everything will just start running, because you know what, these kids love technology. They're always on their phones. They know how to download games, they know how to play games, they can
Right,
install WhatsApp or whatever app for
right.
you see. So when you engage technology, they gain more interest. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's best to like let them play educational games. To them it's just like we're having fun at school, and on the other
Yeah,
hand, they are also benefiting because they are learning. It could be like
yeah.
an app for math, an app for science, an app for English, Afrikaans, whatever.
It's just like
So
I
yeah.
said, if
Mm.
you enjoy something, you'll spend hours learning.
No, that's true. So next year, what's happening? What should we expect from you? But you haven't told us much about your organizations. You just named them and all that. What's
Oh
currently
yeah,
happening?
no. So no, but I did though. Hey, I
No,
really
but
did.
now,
I
what is
think
happening now? What is happening now?
right
Now.
now, nothing yet. But I do wanna start a fundraising because my
Mm.
birthday is in January.
Hmm.
And
My
instead of
birthday was
just
like, oh, on the 18th. Yeah,
of this month, oh, happy
yeah.
belated birthday!
Thank you.
But
When is
yeah,
your one
so
in Jan?
On the 13th.
On the 13th.
Mm.
Oh, just before the
So it's
14th. Before the 14th.
yeah. What's happening on the 14th?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm
But
thinking, I'm thinking you say, I thought you said February and then now everything just
oh
ran back. Okay, sorry.
no,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a January baby. So
Mm.
yeah, even if it's not exactly on my birthday, like the date, but I would love to do something. I'm just not sure what exactly, So I'm still thinking because I feel like, of course, you can never have too many clothes to donate, but I just want to try something else, something different.
Pads, uniform, stationery.
That's true.
There are a lot
I'm
of
going
things.
to do that. Thank you for the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So, would you say that it is a good idea to deactivate your social media platforms before exams, and why?
I would actually, because social media is such a distraction.
Do you do it?
There's such a thing as, do I deactivate my social media?
Mm.
No, I've got discipline. So no jokes though. I do though, but um yeah. Let's pretend I said that in a less arrogant way. Sorry
Mm.
about it.
You know what?
But
You know
I
what? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know if you're always away from your phone or you were just ignoring me, but it seems like you're not always on your phone. But you are
no,
because you
I'm
post.
not. You see, especially when it comes to direct messages, guys.
Mm.
I'm so bad at that. I
So
don't go
we
there.
must comment on your post so you can see it.
Sometimes, yeah.
Ah,
I
never. I
see.
don't com-
I see.
Yo, I don't
No,
like
but I see
commenting, but
comments
hey,
all the time. I
you
see
read
comments
comments.
all
You
the
read
time.
comments. Well,
Yeah.
I do comment also, but it depends on what the person posted. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes
I
I'm gonna look
understand.
at it and be like, this is a good. I would rather like, but I do comment or maybe reply to comments on social media. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm.
No, the reason why I don't really respond to DMs is because
Mm.
I get too many, and they're not always business related. So
Mm.
I usually just like,
What are they? We don't get it. we are we are not the ones receiving the messages. Like it's not. Wait, you said it's not business or maybe like rather professional. My message was professional, but you.
yeah, you know what the thing is, right? There's a lot, so I have to scroll
Oh,
sometimes. Ish,
celebrate.
guys, ish. If
You
only
must.
the numbers would match my bank account, guys. Please, that's what I'm asking
Ooh,
for.
they will. By God's grace, they
You
will.
know, please, in Jesus' name, amen.
Yes. And YouTube.
No, as I should, guys, as I should. I will. I will.
Yeah. No, but I get it. I get it. I would like to. Yo, you
No,
know.
but wait. I
Okay.
didn't answer your question. I was saying yes. Deactivate social media
Mm-hmm.
because it's a distraction. And a lot of the times, things you see on social media are not real, guys. So you'll see people taking pictures at restaurants and whatever, and you think, "Oh, I can't wait to get this." Like, guys, maybe they just went there and ordered water, and they just posed and
Ah,
left.
that's a good one.
you know so when you go
Yo,
on social media and you see all these things, you'll be like, no, maybe I'm wasting my time with school, maybe you are not.
yo, that's a good
Go
one. I've never thought
study.
of that.
Yeah, go and
Hmm.
study so that you can finance yourself, regardless of whether you're a woman or a man, doesn't matter. you know and finance yourself. Put social media away, deactivate it if you have to, because it's an unnecessary distraction. But once you are done focusing, say, like you said, social media, when used the right way, it can impact positively. Could
Yeah,
make a
that's good.
career out of being a content creator. So once you're done focusing on school, you
Then
can
you
then
can
come back
create
and
content.
create content.
I must also finish school first, then I'll come back and create content.
What are you studying right now?
Yeah. Final year
What are you
though.
studying?
Bachelor of Education.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
But
slay.
no, I'm not gonna do what you did. No. I just like, yeah.
Just did it. Yeah. Just don't.
Yeah, but the kids taught me. Oh, the kids did that. The girls at school. They were like, Menier, I don't know what happened, and they're like, Menier, do this, do this. I was like, what's that now?
They are playing games.
Yeah, but you know how kids are. Sometimes just to make them happy, you just do it, and they're like, yo, they laugh.
True.
Yeah.
Just 2 seconds of your life. That's it.
You see. Yeah, it's final year, math and science. So yeah.
All right. Well, good luck. You've got
Thank you.
this.
Yes, I've got this. Yes. First degree, second degree, master's. Wait. Yeah. No, man. Well, you must consider doing PGCE as well. You'd make an amazing teacher, great one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll consider it.
All right. So, what are some of the challenges that you have encountered, and how did you manage to overcome them?
It was definitely learning discipline, guys. That's the first one. Because when you go to varsity, you have the option of not going to lectures. You really do. And no one is going to check up on you that day.
Yeah,
Unless you have good friends who will be like, where were you? But I think for me, it was definitely discipline. I had to pull myself back in real quickly because I'm like, we are not here to play.
Yeah.
So finding good friends who also want the same thing as you do is one thing to keep you in place. Because one thing about friends, they can either keep you in place or take you out of the way. So choosing friends who keep you in place is very important. Or even if you can be that friend to yourself. Because I know some people struggle to make friends. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, guys. My YouTube was listen. Because when it comes to learning a lot about myself and how to take care of myself, and hence I have that channel on my Instagram, Big Sister Chats, where it's like, let's actually talk about staying in line regardless of whatever's going on outside. The second thing, what would I say?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe this Big Sister Chat must be a podcast, you see?
Should be. Because I actually have a podcast.
How?
I'm actually doing a lot of.
When you have everything.
The only thing I don't have is YouTube, guys. But I do have YouTube. It's just that I don't really post.
No. You have YouTube because you have an email, but you're not feeding it.
No, I'm actually posting. I have posts, but I'm not consistent. That's the problem.
On YouTube?
Yes, I have a few videos actually.
If you went that far, you and I would start a podcast. I'm working towards that, I want to have contact interviews and not live like this. So, but for that, I'll have to, get sponsorship or whatnot because I can't.
But someday.
Yeah, someday because I have to pay people to travel. Soon. Don't worry. I'll invite you for one of contact interviews.
Thank you. Yeah, I would love to come to your podcast studio.
Thank you. For sure, you'll be expensive by then.
guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm not very much on money, and this is probably why I need a manager because I will just be like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. You might not be big on money, but if you're gonna be having security, PA, people to pay,
True.
you'll have to
True.
consider all those things, and that's where it amounts to something big.
True.
So yeah.
That's true.
Right. Any advice would you like to advise high school students, university students? What's your advice to university and high school students?
The first thing, and this is a very big thing, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. I don't know who said that
Wow.
quote.
Yeah, I loved it.
I don't know who said that quote, but
Mm,
it's important.
mm,
So you need to find your anchor,
mm,
okay? Whether that's in spirituality or whatever discipline or whatever,
mm,
because if you don't and you don't have a clear roadmap, it doesn't have to be step by step, but at least
mm,
know where you are going, then Hashem, especially in varsity, you'll fall for everything. So just make sure that you stand for something, you
mm,
know. And I feel like I avoided a lot of things in university because I was very into Christianity as a religion.
mm.
Right now, I'm in a relationship because Jesus is my best friend, Slay.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Hey, hey, different
So
levels,
yeah,
different levels. I love
yeah,
it. I love it.
yeah. So my biggest advice is definitely, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything. So find something
Mm,
that you should stand with, and
mm,
be kind to yourself, whether you get a difficult or challenging module and it sets you back, don't give up. Yourself, because you're human, you're bound to make errors and mistakes. What's important is getting up and trying again, you know
mm. I
and
love
even if
it.
you have to find tutors or whoever, do study groups, whatever it is, just
Mm,
don't give up. That's one thing, because if you give up on yourself, then how how who else is going to pull you out of whatever you are in? I
yeah.
know a lot of us want to live comfortable lives, so
Mm,
it's up to you, and as much as it's difficult, but your future's in your hands, so be kind to yourself. When you get to a point and you feel like, hey guys, I didn't do well in this module, find where you may have, sort of gone wrong. Maybe you didn't attend lectures, maybe you didn't study
mm,
enough, maybe you don't understand the module, you know. It doesn't mean you're not smart. That's why I'm saying being smart is not something you're born with. It is something that you practice. You sit down, you read, you ask questions, and you listen to learn. So be kind to yourself. If you don't understand a module, it doesn't mean you're not smart enough. It's okay. Find those topics that are challenging for you and find the right questions to ask your lecturer, because sometimes you can ask a question and they'll go that way.
yes.
So make sure you know exactly what you need to ask. Because I used to have a notebook, all my notebooks for all my modules, and I would have sticky notes where if there was a topic I was studying and I didn't understand, I would write down the questions. And then next time during the lecture, I was like, I got a question. So, yeah, those are definitely my main advice
Yeah, that's a good
points
one.
I would do.
No, your children are going to have a good mom. That's a good one.
Oh, no, they are shame, guys. And I can't
Yeah.
wait to have kids. I mean, I can wait, but I can't wait.
Okay. All right, but yeah, honestly, they're gonna have a good mom. How many languages can you speak?
You already know. I speak Setswana because that's my home language. I studied French, but I
Oh.
wouldn't say I can speak it though. But I can't. If you want to ever kind of say, don't expect me. I can read it and help you translate though, and a
Mm.
bit of Afrikaans. But yeah, that's as far as it goes, guys. I can understand Zulu and Xhosa, but I can't speak them. Yeah.
Different levels. Now we're speaking French. Hey.
Yeah, we don't limit ourselves here.
Michelle, you. No
I
wonder
will do
people are
anything.
texting you. No wonder you're receiving countless messages. They know. They know.
Like, guys,
No, but that's good. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I know you're tired. For sure now, well, I don't have proof, right? Let's just assume you're gonna rest, but
okay. Assume what?
that you're gonna rest.
Hey, guys, I
Because
have a
now
journal article to write.
mm, you don't rest, but you should. Please try to sleep. Eat. Try to sleep. You're gonna feel better when you wake up.
That is true.
But I'm not gonna do it.
I'll try.
It's
No,
true,
I'll
but
try. It's a Saturday anyway, so maybe I'll just rest today.
yeah. Doesn't sound convincing, but okay. Doesn't sound convincing, but okay. Well, Shame, I truly, truly appreciate your time, the efforts, the information. This was amazing,
No, thank you
So,
for having me. I really appreciate this so much, and I do hope it helps somebody out there or
definitely,
motivate someone. Yeah.
definitely. And for everybody out there, it's not easy to get hold of this lady. You must be patient. you, you must be patient, right? I only got to
Patience
interview
is
her after
virtue.
a decade. Yeah.
I'm
So, right.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're always busy. You're always busy, but it's a good thing. It's a
Yeah.
good thing. You're doing great things.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Have yourself a lovely Saturday. Yeah, we'll talk on WhatsApp. Hopefully, WhatsApp is better because hey, your Instagram,
Yeah, no, it's better. It is.
okay, your Instagram,
Yeah, no, don't expect me
maybe from
there.
now on, I'll just use it to watch your updates and whatnot. Other things,
Yeah.
but you know why you receive a lot of messages, right?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
Why?
me too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. No
Oh,
idea.
maybe I'm funny and smart because
Yeah, but that you can't tell by just looking at the person. Yeah.
that's true. They should follow me on my TikTok because I feel that's where my personality comes out. Instagram is more
Yeah,
professional,
but they
you know.
text you on Instagram, see? They
I
text you on Instagram. So we know. It's just that I do compliment people, but
mm,
I just prefer keeping it to my. Is it a good thing? I don't know.
I think it depends on who you're talking to. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm pretty chill with it either way. I love complimenting people. I will literally, especially ladies, because I'll be in town and stop you and be like, "You look gorgeous, honey."
Mm, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
I love seeing people
I do.
smile
I do
because I know
compliment
it's
people. Sorry, I do
yeah.
compliment people, but not like this.
No, I do shame because I know that from a girl's perspective, we
Mm.
overthink what we're wearing and be like, hey.
Mm.
So I'll be like, you look good, even if I don't know you, but you will walk away with a smile.
It's so, with guys, I don't know, maybe it's just the people I live with, but as
Mm.
guys, we don't compliment each other. If you look good, we're gonna be like, yo, brah, boy,
You
that's
buffed
it.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes, boy, you back, yo, that's it. I'll never say, yo, hi, you look handsome, how?
Yeah. You guys should get comfortable with complimenting each other.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's a good thing, but it's just that we're not used to it. We'll just say, "Yo, you are clean."
Yeah.
Who are you trying
Yeah.
to impress? Then you know you look good. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, but
As long as
never.
we understand each other.
Yeah, as long as we understand each other and we can like go on for months talking, helping each other, being buddies without knowing each other's names. That's how we are. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. But yeah, compliments. I do compliment, but I do compliment people, but not like this, not this platform.
Mm.
But you get it. You know why
I
people are
get it.
texting. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you get it. For sure, you. Yeah. Why?
Okay.
You know what? Thank you so much. We'll talk.
Thank you.
Yes. Have your. What do you usually eat for break? What do you usually have for breakfast?
It depends on what's there, guys. If I didn't eat last night, hey, see me and not eating. Hey.
You start with bohobe there.
Yeah, I will eat it, Shem. I fear, Shem. I eat it. If it's up and whatever, I'll eat it. I especially like the way I make my pap. So I literally wake up craving my pap, but I'll make it for dinner. But if it was already cooked and I didn't eat it, then I'll eat. But if there's no leftovers from last night, I will have oats. For some reason, I actually enjoy oats, and I know people don't, but I do. Oh, porridge. Oh, guys, my belly. Oh,
Mabele. Mabele. Is it the brown one?
yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
You know what? I once ate that, but kishile once. But kile yona kasha once. No. No, not like that. I'm just agai trial. I don't know if that's how you say it in your language, but agai trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, agai trial. And then kinoja once, hey, what's again? Now gotta get a sticker with this thing. And I don't laugh. My Spain is not perfect. You see, so
Don't worry about it.
yeah, I prefer rice. Yeah, kisha rice. What? Mm-hmm. I go to the gym, I go over, take a shower, have my smoothie if I'm gonna do a smoothie that day, and then kisha rice. Or what? Mm. Rice and chicken. Rice and chicken. Mm. But then now I'm going home. Next month I'm gonna eat tripe like this, usually, but not with Sam.
As you should.
Yes. All right, Michelle. Thank you, Shem. You must be thirsty.
I'm not thirsty. I have my water right here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
But thank you very much for having me here.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we'll communicate on WhatsApp. I have to go. I have to be in town by I don't know what time, but I'm gonna leave around 9.
Yeah. Let's give you time to prepare.
Yeah, I know I'm a guy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm done. I woke up, took a shower. I'm dressed now. Everything is fine. It's fine. Don't
So you'll
worry. I'm a
just
guy.
get up and go.
You know, I don't have a lot of things. I'm
Okay.
just gonna take my wallet. So my wallet has everything there, my car, whatever, and take my permit for the gate, and then that's it.
Sure. Okay.
Mm.
Well,
You
enjoy
would
your
need
day.
yeah,
I would need what?
a minimum of 40 minutes so we can
Oh,
go.
no.
Oh, an
I wake
hour.
up early. If I have to, if I know I'm gonna take long, I will wake up early. And we will leave on time.
Only one person can confirm that, you know. And you know what? Michelle? The one thing I want to do, I just hope the lady that I'm going to marry won't see this. I don't know who that lady is, but okay, listen.
Mm-hmm.
My car is waiting. I must go to town. Oh, who's okay? Oh, I'm reading a comment. Sorry. So when I get married, this
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
yes, when I get married, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna say we must leave at 8 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that if I say we must leave at 8 o'clock, I know that I want us to leave at 9. So anyway, we're gonna leave at 9. But I'm gonna say what? 8 o'clock. Because if I say we have to leave at 9 o'clock, we're gonna leave at 10. That's what
That's
I'm gonna
true.
do. Yes. So I'm gonna say, hey, we must leave at 8 o'clock, okay? And then around 8, she'll be like, I'll be like, it's fine, it's fine. So she'll say, my husband is so kind, he's so
Yeah.
patient. Yes. God, no, I gave it an hour.
No, that's a good thing. That's very smart. You must do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Speaking of marriage, do you believe in marriage?
I do.
Would you like to get married one day?
I would.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, well, don't
All
ask me.
right.
I've already said it. Um,
No, don't worry. Yeah.
mm Okay, that's fine. This guy is like a Zim. I'm not, brother. I just like. There's nothing wrong with being a Zim anyway, but I'm not.
That's actually so wild.
Yeah, but anyway.
Anywho, bye.
Bye. We'll talk. Have yourself a lovely day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.